Family and friends, welcome back. I'm glad you let me come into your house again today. Today we're going to make another casserole, a dinner meal that it's actually, we're going to make a burrito with crescent rolls. So it's really a quick meal and it's really tasty. So I'm going to start off, I've got my pan on my eye right here. I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil, always, even though the hamburgers go Creed oil, I like a little olive oil. I went to the store today and got a pound of fresh hamburger. So I'm going to put that in here. And along with that, I've got a half of onion that I cut up. So I'm going to put the half onion and the hamburger in here. Now the hamburger, I'm going to move it around and get it nice and brown and everything. And the onions, they'll get brown also. So when the hamburger and the onions get nice and brown, we'll come back. Okay, my hamburger is nice and brown and I have the onions in here. I'm going to turn my unit off and I'm going to let this set here just for a few seconds, and we're going to go back over to my main work area. I've got a big glass casserole dish here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it. And open my crescent rolls. I love crescent rolls, but I have such a hard time getting them out sometimes. I mean, I use crescent rolls for everything. I mean, I think they're a wonderful invention. All right, I'm gonna get these open. All right, I'm putting my crescent roll in here, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to push it up on the sides. If any holes pop in it, that's okay. I'm going to make a crust, try to push it all together as much as I can. Push it up on the sides just a little ways. Keep it together. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. It's really going to act like a pie shell. So in a place you have holes, just push the dough together. Like I said, if you can bring it up on the sides a little bit, that's great too. Okay, and I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do with it. Press this down right here, and press this over here and make this cup. Fix these holes. Okay. That was pretty simple to do. Once you get it going, it's just a matter of getting your hands in there and get it worked out. So then I'm going to come back over and we'll take my hamburger and then we'll put my hamburger right in here. Set this out of the way. I'm going to spread my hamburger around in here on top of my dough. So far pretty easy, no? It's pretty easy. So we just got the crescent roll, we got the hamburger and the onions. Now this is where the fun part begins. I've got some taco seasoning here, and I'm going to open this. And I'm just going to sprinkle this on the top of here. And then I'm going to take my spatula here and just sort of mix it in with the meat a little bit. Okay, that was another step. Now, this is the part where you can play with it and have fun. If you wanted to take this and just put cheese on this, you could do that right now. But in Mexico, they add beans to everything. So I have a can of black beans that I opened, and I've already drained them. So I'm going to put some black beans on here. Like I said, I've already drained the cans, so I didn't have to do that. You should smell this. But this is a fun meal that the whole family should love. And it doesn't take that long to make because most everything is already pre-cooked, like the beans and everything. So I'm gonna put the beans on top there. Then I've got a very small can of corn. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of corn on top of it. I don't want a lot of corn on here, but just a little bit. It's very typical Mexican also, they put a lot of corn in things. That's a small can. Okay. Now, on top of this, I've got a small jar of salsa. It could be any type of salsa you want. This is some mild salsa, so I'm gonna spread a little bit of salsa on top of this. Get all this chili out of here, and then I'll just sort of spread the chili around a little bit. Now, if you want to use other things, you could. If you wanted to put like chilies in here, you could do that. If you wanted to put other kind of beans, you could use refried beans if you wanted to. It's just a matter of what you want to put on top of there. And the last thing is, you know that I like the Mexican blend, the cheeses. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Mexican blend on this. Spread that around pretty evenly. And then I've got a cup of mozzarella cheese. And we'll mix those kind of two together. Now my oven's set on 350. This is going to bake for about 30 minutes. And then after it bakes, we'll come back and we'll put all the finishing touches on this to make our crescent roll burrito. So it's going to go in the oven now for 30 minutes, and I'll be back when I take it out the oven. Hi, welcome back. Our burrito crescent roll casserole has been in the oven for 30 minutes, and I'm going to take it out. Wow, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to let this set here and cool for maybe 10 minutes, and I'll put the finishing toppings on. But give me about 10 minutes to let this cool. All right, it's cooled down for about 5 minutes. I just wanted to cool down a little bit. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to dress it up a little bit. I chopped up some lettuce, so I'm going to put some chopped lettuce on the top of it. And it's about a cup of chopped lettuce I've got here. Okay. And then I've got about a cup of chopped tomatoes. And you don't have to use the whole cup, just use as many as you want to use on the casserole. And then also, I've got some black olives. Just put these on by hand. And there we go. That is your burrito crescent roll casserole, and that's what's for dinner tonight. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to get my knife and we're going to cut this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Like I said, it's still very, very hot. Make sure I cut through to the crescent roll also. I got my Mexican plate here. And there's your burrito. Now what I will probably do is I'll take a little bit of sour cream, just put a dollop of sour cream on the top. And there we go. That's what's for dinner tonight. This is a great dinner to make anytime, or a great thing to fix for lunch also. I so enjoyed bringing you this. I hope you'll try it. I love working with crescent rolls, and use your own spin. If, like I said, if you want to put chilies in here, if you don't want to use olives, if you don't want to use corn, you can do different type of beans. Make it to what suits you the best. Thank you so much for following me on Facebook and YouTube. Please tell your friends about the channel and subscribe to it. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate you letting me come into your house every night bringing you these different things. And I hope you enjoy these. And leave me a note and let me know what you think about them. Until next time, this is Jim in Mexico saying, I hope you'll try this. I'm thinking about you. You're my family and my friends. God bless.